Hi guys, and welcome to my review of Tenet. I think I said it right. Yeah, Tenet. Tenet. Yeah, that's how they kind of spell it. Yeah, definitely a mind-blowing movie, which I highly recommend. Yeah, it's not really going to be a long review because this is my first time watching it, and it is a Christopher Nolan movie after all. So those movies can be like have a lot of stuff going on, like like Inception, what I reviewed. Like I couldn't really give it a true review, so I'm gonna try revisit it in the future. Yeah. So yeah, I guess the last movie I review like after this one is Wonder Woman. Yeah, these reviews for these newer movies won't be as long though. Yeah. I feel like that other movie, Love and Monsters, that's probably gonna be my longest review for movies from this year, unless I review other ones. But I'm gonna make a possibly top 10, maybe top 5. We'll see of movies this year. And I didn't really make one for 2019, so I don't even know if I should still do that. Yeah, but yeah, this movie is like basically a time travel movie, but done in the way what I've never really seen before, which makes it really unique. Because it's basically like time travel, but in reverse. It's just really weird, and you don't really put things together until like the very end. I just don't want to give away too much. I just don't know if I'll really talk about spoilers. I don't know. Because this is a movie where I'd want you guys to like experience it, then I'll review it again in the future. So I guess this would be like a spoiler-free review then. So in the future, I'll come back to it like Inception, and give spoiler views because I'm planning to watch this again. Like I need to watch this a few times because this is a movie that makes you think a lot, especially with how time travel works in this world, where because they do like try to explain it like early on after that first scene. I guess this, well, not stadium scene. It's like an opera scene, I guess. And there's like a this big shootout, but then like you kind of notice something weird happening where the bullets are coming out of the walls. So like in reverse, it's like a really weird experience, man. And you don't. It's kind of hard to explain it as well, so that's why I need to watch it again because I get points of it, but like by the end, like this, I feel like there's still parts of the story that I feel like I'm missing because I didn't fully understand it because it was my first watch. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna need to watch it again. Yeah. So yeah, the protagonist is the main character. So yeah, that's all they call him. You just call him like the protagonist. Kind of a weird name for a main character. Literally just calling him the protagonist. And then he meets this girl called Kat, who's basically being held hostage by her husband, who's kind of connected with what's going on with this the stuff that's happening with reversing time travel, because I guess this is a time travel movie, but it's just weird how to do it. Like, because you see these people who are kind of like reversing through time, and their bullets kind of reverse through time as well. It kind of makes them harder to take on too, and they have experience from well, that's the thing. Oh yeah, I think I'm saying it the wrong way, so this is why I need to watch it again, and I can't really make a proper review because yeah, it's really complex. And then there's like the character Neil, like he knows a lot more since he has a lot more. Well, I can't really. Oh man, it's just he is a smart character of the movie, but but there's like a big reason why he's a smart character of the movie, apart from the skills that he has and experience in what's actually going on, and he has a master's in the thing that he's studying, and that's why he's a part of this job. But I just can't really reveal too much of if the stuff that he knows, because he tends to know a lot more than the actual protagonist, and I can't really say why. Yeah, but basically the Twilight actor, who from Twilight, he basically plays that like Neil, the character who seems to know a lot more than the actual main character. But yeah, I just can't give away too much because spoilers, I guess. Yeah, I don't want to make a spoiler review. This is like spoiler free, so yeah. But then the protagonist meets a girl called Kat, who's like I said, is connected to the person who's gonna help him figure out how to stop these people who are actually making these things to revert time, basically time travel, because they have like some kind of machine that makes them revert through time. I may eventually get to see that in the future. So yeah, they're basically using technology to, I guess, revert time to make something happen. But yeah, I can't really say too much about that because spoilers. It's basically on the level of World War III, but I guess much bigger. But yeah, that's kind of giving away too much already. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. But yeah, basically you could say they're trying to save the world, but just in a way what's really confusing now because of all this time travel, but done in a completely different way that I'm not used to. And I feel like when you watch this movie, you won't be used to it as well. So this is why I need to watch it again so I can figure out like the whole story properly. Because there's bits and pieces that are like missing for me. So I don't like because I don't truly understand the whole story. Because you can get the base of the story, it's just like the other bits and pieces that might be a bit confusing to you, especially the ending, which like I said, I can't really talk about it because spoilers. Yeah, but yeah, I definitely want to review this movie again in the future. I just can't really say too much right now. Also, that lady who he meets, she definitely knows a lot more too. Could you say more than Neil? But let's just say, oh, I can't say it though. I just can't really say much in the spoiler review. That's the only thing. I mean, spoiler free review. Yeah, because I am going to review this movie again, but I just need to understand a lot more things before I talk about a full spoiler review. Because it would just be, I don't think I'll be able to cover everything. So yeah, I need to watch it again. So I'll have a lot more points. So yeah, I can't really talk about spoilers. But with this kind of movie, it's just really hard to talk about non spoilers because the big things are in the spoilers. Like it's just kind of hard to describe the movie without talking about spoilers. Even with spoilers, like I still would have a hard time. Yeah, so I don't think I'd be saying things right. So and it just sounded really confusing, like I'm a science teacher or something. Like the way how I'd have to try to explain it because it's a really complex movie, but it also a lot of fun since there's a lot of action too, but just done in such a unique way. And just like when you get halfway through the movie, like just the way how some of the pieces come together is just amazing. Yeah, it's like really cool the way how they made this movie. Not Christopher Nolan did a really good job with this, like directing this movie. Yeah, the best movie he's made in a long time. Definitely up there with Inception. I'd still prefer Inception, but yeah, it's still a good movie that I got to see. I should have watched this earlier this year, but yeah, because this year hasn't really been brilliant for movies. Getting released anyway. Didn't even get to see Black Widow and a few other movies like Fast and Furious 9. Yeah, just a few movies that didn't really get to come out. And then others that were pushed back until the end of the year. Wonder Woman's come out and I still haven't even watched that yet. It's kind of hard to get a chance to watch it, but yeah, I'll eventually watch it. I just don't know. So yeah, I'm just gonna give my not really final thoughts, just a final few words about the movie. My non-spoiler review. So yeah, it's definitely a movie that you should check out if you're into these kind of movies with time travel or just basically stuff that are like take things in a different direction than just a basic movie like just action and stuff. Like you like in like really a fan of Christopher Nolan's movies, then yeah, you should definitely check this one out. Like Interstellar, I'd put it on that level too. Yeah, if you've seen Interstellar, because that's like a movie that can be really confusing and it's easy to not understand it. I understood most of it when I first watched it, like somehow. But yeah, there was still bits that I still didn't really understand. So yeah, I had to watch it again. Which I need to review that movie too. But yeah, so I'd say this is a movie that you need to watch when you're just in the mood to watch a movie like this. It's not really a anytime movie. Otherwise, you just have no clue what's going on. But yeah, I highly recommend it. And hopefully, maybe next year or some other time, I'll be able to review it like a bit with spoilers. And since it's going to be a non-spoiler review, I'm going to go straight into spoilers. And maybe when it's a new movie, I could just do like a non-spoiler review and then spoilers another time. But I'll see like what kind of things I'll do next year. But yeah, I guess that's my spoiler-free review of yeah, Tenet. I was gonna call it something else then. Like oh my god, because I do get Inception vibes, but completely different story. Yeah, and I couldn't really talk much about the characters as well without talk about spoilers. So yeah, because this protagonist guy is trying to help someone called Kat, who I mentioned, since he's also I guess because he's also trying to save someone while also stopping someone from destroying the world. But yeah, it's just really cool how to do the story, even though there is a basic story behind it, but then like they have all these mind-boggling things happening at the same time. So yeah, because you understand the basic story, but it's just the other stuff that they add, like that makes it a bit confusing. Especially if you're an average moviegoer, yeah, you're gonna be a bit confused, but you'll understand the basic story. Yeah, but just the rest, it will just be a bit confusing. So yeah, just letting you guys know if you're gonna watch this movie. But yeah, I guess that's my little spoiler-free review of Tenet. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.